Hey guys, how's it going? With only 5 weeks until Avengers Age of Ultron, so close that I've already bought my tickets to see it, I'm going to be giving you the history of the God of Thunder himself, Thor. First appearing in Journey into Mystery 83, 1962, Thor, born son of Odin, was destined to be the future king of his land Asgard. Thor was raised alongside his brother Loki, who was later revealed to be an adopted frost giant from Bifrost, enemies of Asgard, meaning Loki's dreams of being king were crushed, causing conflict and rivalry between the two. Whilst Thor was young, a weapon in the form of a hammer known as Mjolnir was crafted and enhanced by Odin. He made it so it was impossible to lift unless worthy, and had the ability of controlling and creating wild storms and weather conditions. Mjolnir was specifically created for Thor to wield when he was older. Once Thor was old, he was granted the possession of the Mjolnir and used it to fight in many Asgardian battles, being known as Asgard's greatest warrior. During his battles, Thor fell in love with another Asgardian named Sif, and one time when Sif was captured by enemy forces, Thor sacrificed his own life to save her. Later, Thor was banished from his powers by his father Odin, claimed unworthy, and sent to Earth without powers or his signature Mjolnir. On Earth, he was made to be a crippled young medical student named Donald Blake, which is mentioned in the movie Thor, which came out 2011, part of Marvel's Phase 1. On Earth, he was forced to learn good values and redeem himself worthy of his powers. Soon after Thor was deemed worthy and regained his powers, he remained on Earth to help injured people in need. His presence on Earth caused Loki to attack Earth. This is when the Avengers teamed up, and lucky for them, Thor's presence added another team member for them. After defeating Loki, Thor remained and still remains to this day part of the Avengers, even though he does travel back and forth from Asgard to Earth. Just like there are of every other Marvel character, there are alternate versions of Thor. They include Beta Ray Bill, known as champion of the Corbinites, at first seen as a monster but then seen as a hero. Beta Ray Bill is the only character outside of Marvel Universe's Norse pantheon to have the worthiness of wielding the Mjolnir. Later in comics, Beta Ray Bill was granted his own warhammer called Stormbreaker, giving him the same powers as Thor. Female Thor, the most recent version of Thor in the comics. After Thor lost his ability to wield his hammer, it was later found by an unidentified woman who obtains both the Asgardian's power and name. Thor then obtained a Mjolnir of an alternate universe and renamed himself Thor, this time with 2 R's. Any important alternate version of Thor which definitely can't be looked by due to its relevance in the future Marvel Cinematic Universe is Ragnarok. Whilst Thor was missing in battle, Tony Stark used Thor's DNA to create a cyborg clone of him. The clone was put into action during Civil War. Overall, Thor is one of the most epic characters in Marvel, and I am very excited to see him in Age of Ultron. So enough of me talking, now I want to hear what you guys think. Comment below who you think would win in a battle between Thor and Loki. And while you're down there, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm really sorry, in this video I don't sound as enthusiastic. I actually do have a cold at the moment. But yeah, definitely next week the video should be a bit better. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and bye.